Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Pre-recorded, unfortunately, but that's okay. Anyway, all right. Well, you guys know that I went for surgery yesterday, and the surgery turned out good because I'm here now. All right. I was a real cutie for the nurses. God bless them all. I felt really terrible, and of course, my doctor. He's just like, "Now you got to take it easy." I'm like, "Get out of my way. Just get out of my way. Get me in the car, and I'll see you later." And I just was like, he's like, "Are you okay to walk?" And then I started doing jumping jacks in front of him, and he flipped out on me just like I did for the heart doctor, and he's just like, "Okay, you're fine." I was like, "Just get me the hell out of here, okay? I got way too much going on. I don't have time for this crap, okay? So let's get it going." So anyway, here I am. Okay, I did two of them today. All right, and of course, being in surgery for a day that throws you back, and I had to stay overnight, and I was just like, "Oh my god, this is horrible." And hospitals, ooh, cringe. All right. Anyway, needless to say, okay, here we are. All right, Mr. Chase Anderson. Here's your Xbox, man. Okay, what you ordered, 250 gig drive. We did the ROL for you and everything. Took care of all that, and I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna boot this thing up right now. I'm gonna swap on over to the Elgato right here. All right, and hopefully everything will go right. Okay, as long as nobody messed with my settings. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So anyway, RGH straight, okay, up on the line servers. Of course, you got all your cheats, mod menus, and everything else under the sun, including college football revamped, college 2K hoops, the whole 9 yards. All right, so we're gonna go through this thing. All right, we're gonna get a authorization from Alliance. There you go. All right, and we're good, and we are already up to date on CFBR, so there's no reason to update it. It's on the older score bug. The older score bug works better than the newer one. The newer one, I mean, we were getting reports of lag with it and everything else, so I just put the old one back on there. If you want to try the new one, be my guest and hit update. But, I mean, if I was you, I'd keep it at the old one. I haven't had any problems out of the old one. There you go. So anyway, I'm already up to date for this session. All right, and now what we're going to do, we're going to go through this thing, okay? So, here we go. Start off with the dashboard, work our way through. This is a 250 gig complement, okay? You got your Battlefields on there, you got your Call of Duties on there. Okay, you got your Modern Warfare, you got a bunch of war on there. And then, of course, you got College 2K Hoops, you got Gears of War, the entire series. Grand Theft Auto 4, you got Buffington mod menu on that. Halo 3, Minecraft, and, of course, NCAA Football 14 with college football revamped on it. Okay, you got Red Dead Redemption and Resident Evil. All right, now, we'll go ahead. Here we are, Xbox Live Arcade. You got a ton of Live Arcade on there as well. And then you have your homebrew section. This is where your tools reside. Okay, all your tools. So on and so forth. Then, of course, you got a classic game on there. You got Tony Hawk's Underground 2 to play a classic game. You got to put it in bypass mode. All right, I'm going to be sending you a link to the startup setup video guide that I provide for you guys. Okay, please watch that video before you power this thing on, because you got to get it up on your network first. Otherwise, you'll be looking at the Xbox logo for a long time. All right, so please watch that video before you power this thing on. All right. Now, you got a couple indie games on there. One of my favorites, Trailer Park King. And then, of course, you have emulators, all right? And I hate when it does that. Boy, does that burn me up. There you are. Okay. Now. Instant Nintendo. There you go. All right? It's freaking a Mario, all right? So anyway, you got Nintendo, you got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, and back to Nintendo, okay? There you go. Now, what we're going to do, we'll go ahead, we'll hit the dashboard, make sure that she's up and online with a good KV, which it better be, otherwise I'll kill it myself. There you go. All right, bypass the sign-in, you will see that you're up, you're online, you're live. Our eyeball-pleasing HUD. Over in our fifth tab are Advanced Warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. The ones highlighted are ones that work right now. Okay, there's going to be other ones that are added. Okay, we got our XCX finally just about done. Just had it. We had a couple little problems with some certain menus that didn't like it, so we had to redo a couple little things here and there. Anyway, all right. Well, that's for the new XCX anyway with the no KB mode. All right. So anyway, to disable a cheat, hit A. To enable it, hit A. Very simple. All right. We'll bring this back home. And Chase, there you have it, man. It's getting shipped off tomorrow morning. All right, and you'll get a tracking number. Well, I do believe you already have a tracking number because Lorraine did it. If not, you will get a tracking number by tomorrow morning, and it will be shipped off tomorrow morning. Thank you for your business, man. I really do appreciate it. All right, and like I said, please There's going to be a link also in the email with the startup setup video. Watch that video before you power this on. It covers everything you need to know, including how to set it up on the network for the first time. It's a one-shot deal that you got to do. Please follow that guide. It is very important. All right? Thank you so much for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. And, well, guys, we got one more that we're going to be doing here, okay? So, we power off Chase's. All right? Now I'm going to swap back over here. I'm going to take Chase away. And now, my friends, we have here. Let me unplug this from here. There we go. All right. Mr. Dave Dana. Okay? Dave purchased a console from us. Here it is. This one is Trinity model, RGH3. This one here is a 2 terabyte monster. Okay? So now what we're going to do is, Dave, I'm going to fire this damn thing up here. All right? And we're going to see it work. Okay? So, I'm going to swap over to the capture card. Let me power it on first. Now I'm going to swap to the capture card. All right? And we're going to go through this thing together. You and I. Let me set this controller up here. All right, we're good. Okay, Dave, you know that this is RGH3, by the way. Okay, and you know, chipless install and 2 terabyte hard drive. So we're booting up. We're going to boot up into Alliance, our server. It's going to get us online. Okay, there you go. All right, and now this is the college football revamp updater. Okay, now there's a 1-button updater, which means you don't have to go to the GitHub to download. However, though, it's on the latest one, and it's on the older score bug, because the newer score bug, some consoles it has problems with. It winds up like, you know, it kind of lags and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I loaded the one with the older score bug. Okay, it's not going to make a bit of difference. You're going to be able to play, but still, and yet though, I wanted to play it safe. If you want to download the newer one, be my guest. Okay, but other than that, I'm already up to date for this session, and I'll take care of that. Now, we're going to go through this thing, okay? So, hang on to your hat. Alright. Xbox 360 games. We start off at the dashboard, alright? We got a ton, and I mean a slew, a complete library of everything that you could ever want. Yes. And, of course, we keep going, and we got all kinds of good stuff on here, as you can see. We got the Fable. We got the freaking Family Guy. We got the freaking Gears of War. We got everything. We got Guitar Hero. We got Grand Theft Auto. We got more Grand Theft Auto than Grand Theft Auto's got Grand Theft Auto. Okay, we got Halo out the yin-yang, all right? Kane and Lynch. You got a ton of stuff on here, including all the freaking Lollipop Chainsaw Massacres that you could ever want, with a bunch of football and mafia, no less, too. And, of course, you got Mass Effect that affects your mass, okay? No, not the one between your legs. I'm sorry, man. That's Viagra, all right? Anyway, yeah. K9, you got Mortal Kombat on here. You got NBA 2K. You got all kinds of crazy stuff on here. Yes, you got all the NCAA, including NCAA Football 14 with college football revamped on it. NHL, Ninja Blade, PGR4. PopCap doesn't have any artwork on it, but it does. It's there, okay? Just to let you know. Red Dead Redemption. I mean, you got a ton of Resident Evil on there. You got some of my favorites, which happen to be Saw and Saw 2. I love torturing people. It's so much fun. Silent Hill, Skate, you know, all kinds of wrestling, Sonic, your Spider-Man. Yeah, you gotta, it goes on and on and on until finally we reach here. Okay? So there you go. All right? Yeah. Then we have the Xbox Live. Okay? We have a ton of Xbox Live on here as well. All right? There's more games on here than Carter's got liver pills. All right? Including Goat Simulator, as you can see. You got your homebrew section where your tools reside. Very important. That's where your tools are. All right, now indie games. Okay, you got a bunch of indie games. Okay, you got. Yeah, that's right. Grab the bimbos and let them have it, and then you got pay child support twice, and then go at it again. Okay, so you got a ton of crap on there too. All kinds of good stuff on here. So on and so forth. Now, classic games. Okay, you got a bunch of classic games. Now, a lot of these don't have the artwork on them. All right, but however though they do run. Okay, it's just that, you know, Aurora doesn't have the artwork for it, and I have yet to get it to actually upload artwork to it. You know, I mean, because it's broken. Aurora's broken. You can't upload the artwork to it. So it's kind of like, you know, I'm like going like I really would like to do that. So I need to get in touch with Kebab. But anyway, you got a ton and a bunch, okay, of classic games on there as well. Emulators, okay, there's a ton of emulators on there. You got Super Nintendo. You got Nintendo. Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, PlayStation, Super Nintendo, and back to Nintendo. Okay, there is a ton of games on there, a ton in emulators alone. Okay, so you know where it's at with that. Okay, now we'll go ahead. We'll go to Xbox 360. We'll hit the dashboard. Make sure that she's up and online with a good KB. All right. And there's our stealth server, Dave Dana. We're on Alliance Live. Welcome to Alliance Live. You're good. Got it? Good. Bypass the sign in. And as you can see, it's up, it's online, it's live. Our beautiful eyeball pleasing HUD. And if you want to play with cheats and lobbies, you can. We got Advanced Warfare, BO2, Ghost, and Modern Warfare 3. To disable it, hit A. To enable it, hit A. If you want to give someone a bad day, leave it enabled. Go into Advanced Warfare and go have a blast, along with BO2 and Ghost and Modern Warfare 3. All right. Modern Warfare 2 has its own cheat menu. It's got Medika's menu. BO1 has Resurrection menu on it. No. What you call it? Infinity Ops. It's got on for BO1. All right. So anyway, needless to say, you got a mad ton of cheats on there. You got Buffington's mod menu for GTA 4, and also for episodes of Liberty City, by the way, as well. All right. So pretty much you're all cheated up. Okay. So now I'm gonna bring this back home, and Dave, there you have it, my friend. All right. So I want to thank you for your business. I really do appreciate it. Okay. Now, in this video, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be sending you links. Okay, in your email. You know which email I'm talking about. Okay. You need to watch the startup setup video. All right, in order to get this thing up and online correctly. Because if you try to just boot it up and it's not set up to your network, it's going to sit there at the Xbox 360 logo for a long time. All right. You got to set it up on your network first, okay? And there's a startup setup video that I go through with everything on this thing. You need to watch that video before you power this thing on, okay? So I'm going to send you the link, and while it's being shipped to you, you look at that. You look at that link to that video. All right, so that way then you know what you're doing when the console gets there, okay? So thank you for your business. I really do appreciate it. All right, going out tomorrow morning, and I'm going to see you guys on the flip side. All right, because I got a lot of work I got to do. I got a bunch of stuff I got to get up on. I want to thank you all for your business. Thank you all for your support. And yes, on Facebook, thank you for all the well wishes and everything. I really do appreciate it. Unfortunately, Facebook has me post blocked for 3 more days. So that's why I'm not replying to anything that's being posted or anything. Why? Because I can't. It won't let me. Okay? All I can do is yell at the screen. All right? But I am posting from different accounts, so you know what I'm talking about there. All right. So anyway, I'll be back. I'll be back after 3 days, and it's all good. So anyway, guys, listen. You all have a good one. I'm gonna holler at you later. I got a shit ton to do tomorrow and the day after, and the day after that, and the day after that. So anyway, you all take it easy and have a good one. I'm gonna holler at you all later. Take care, guys. Have a great night.